A few weeks back on WWE SmackDown, the Bloodline eliminated Paul Heyman because the Wiseman denied that Solo Sikoa was his tribal chief. According to a wrestling veteran, 3 major superstars might end up teaming up after that occurrence. This seasoned performer is none other than Disco Inferno. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and the USOs might reunite to take on the Bloodline and protect Heyman's reputation, according to the former WCW star, who answered a fan's query on the Keepin' It 100 podcast. The WWE Hall of Famer is not only Reigns' Wiseman and a part of his Bloodline clan, but he has also stood up for the best in the world and the Beast incarnate in the past. Despite Inferno's agreement that the suggestion was sound, he offered an alternative. After the Bloodline defeat Punk and Lesnar, the wrestling veteran revealed his desire to see Roman Reigns return to what he called the biggest pop of all time. Wrestling legend Magnum TA discussed potential outcomes surrounding Roman Reigns' return to WWE on an edition of Straight Talk with the Boss podcast. According to the 65-year-old, Brock Lesnar will be back in WWE in August 2023, after losing to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam to crush Solo Sikoa's Bloodline and exact revenge for what they did to Paul Heyman. Whether or not the incarnate beast makes a triumphant return to forge an unexpected alliance with Roman Reigns is something to behold. Exactly why did a police dog attack a tough guy? The shorts of Randy Savage maintain vigilance. After a few months away from WWE, Roman Reigns is set to make a triumphant return as a babyface. Someone who used to work for the company thinks that after a prominent SmackDown star turns heel, the head of the table will face them at WrestleMania. For the last 2 years, Reigns has competed in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2 versus Cody Rhodes. Matt Camp, who was formerly the presenter of Raw Talk, predicted on his podcast, The Wrestling Mat, that the 2 superstars will face off at the show of shows at some point. Having said that, the conditions would be different. Camp thinks the head of the table would be the heel in a third battle between him and the American Nightmare, despite the fact that he has fought as the heel in their previous 2 encounters. Conversely, Rhodes would play the role of the cog. Cody Rhodes may be the top babyface at the Stamford organization right now, but the American Nightmare could be in jeopardy if Roman Reigns' character makeover when he returns is any indication. Wrestling legend Conan discussed the possibility of Rhodes and Reigns getting into an argument on the Keepin' It 100 podcast when Rhodes loses his babyface title to the head of the table.